How's it going, everybody? Hope you're all having an amazing day. This is going to be episode 2 of the Trailblazer Reloaded series that I'm putting together. And this episode is going to be a whole lot different than the last episode. I'm basically just going to be catching you guys up to speed as to where I'm at in the league so far. Before we get started though, we need to pick a winner of last video's giveaway. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Sean is the winner of the last video's bond giveaway. So Sean, comment down below your in-game name so we can get this transaction going. And we are going to be doing another bond giveaway. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. To enter, just simply comment your in-game name and bond somewhere in your comment. Just put bond somewhere in your comment and go ahead and add your in-game name so we can make this whole transaction a little bit easier next time. If this video helps you out at all or you enjoy it at all, then help me out by hitting that like button. But let's go ahead and cut this plug and get right into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's a quick look at the stats. There's nothing too crazy going on here. We are, obviously focusing our melee for the time being. Like I said, there's not a whole lot going on here with the stats, so feel free to, pause the video and take a quick peek if you want to. But let's go ahead and go over some of the gear that we've managed to unlock so far. You can see the fire cape we are rocking. We got that last night live on stream. We also picked ourselves up a dragon defender and have now finally completed all 3 sets of the void equipment. Aside from that though, there's really not a whole lot that we need to catch up on here. We have a bunch of raw fish here that you can see. This has all come from me fishing AFK while I'm at work actually. And the rest of our fishing experience is probably going to come from Temporos, which means that I'm going to be transitioning the at work AFK stuff over into wood cutting, which we will use for construction and or fletching. Let me know down in the comments if there's any other super AFK activities that you guys can think of. And obviously all of this other stuff right here, the blood runes, death runes, soul runes, essence, coal and mithril ore even, has all come from Soul Wars. Basically, you can sum this leagues up in 2 words, and that is Soul Wars, or one mini game, which is Soul Wars. Everybody's been playing a whole bunch of Soul Wars. If you're burnt out by Soul Wars by now, let me know down in the comments, because I sure as heck am. But I'm not gonna lie, it is some insane training. It is some insane prayer experience. Them capping it to 1 million experience per day is probably the smartest thing they could have done, because otherwise everybody would be maxing their combat stats inside of Soul Wars, which almost defeats the purpose of a league. You could maybe make an argument that they need to disable certain mini games such as Soul Wars inside of the league, but it is what it is. We're all out here having some fun. Let me know where you guys are at in the leagues, and let's quickly go over where we're at relic wise. So as for our relics, we are up to tier 5, slowly working our way into tier 6. And it's been fairly easy up to this point picking my relics. The only relic that I had a hard time picking was right here in tier 5. I was torn between Treasure Seeker and Bloodthirsty. Treasure Seeker is such a good relic because there are a lot of tasks that are tied to clue scrolls, but I really wasn't feeling like starting a clue scroll grind on this account, so I decided to go with Bloodthirsty. And that's right, you heard me correctly there. I said on this account, meaning if you don't know by now, I've announced it several times while we're live. Again, kick.com/Fringe-Patriot-Gaming, come and stop by. But we are going to be running a second account. We're going to be picking that account up about halfway through the leagues. I don't like running 2 accounts at once. I would rather, focus on one thing at a time. So we'll be picking up the second account halfway through the leagues and doing things a little bit differently. Although we will still be picking Brawler's Resolve, we're going to be swapping over to Treasure Seeker on that account and be picking different areas. So stay tuned for that. That should be some fun, as well as the rest of the progression on this account. The next thing that we are working towards is heading into Bandos and getting ourselves fully geared out from Bandos. After we do that though, the world is our oyster, and we will have just a boatload of things that we can go and do, from Tombs of Amasket all the way up into, we should have Chambers of Zarek unlocked by then. Again, we are 109 tasks away from unlocking our final area, which is going to be Korend on this account. But that's about all I needed to catch you guys up on today. Be sure to stop by kick.com/Fringe-Patriot-Gaming. We're going to be going live here shortly, and you know, grinding out some experience, grinding out some of them gains, probably heading over into Bandos. I do need to pick up some extra Ranar for the prayer potions, but we will probably be working our way into Bandos tonight. Come and stop by, drop a follow, not to miss out on any of that. If you guys made it this far in the video, comment like made it down below. Don't forget to add Bond to your comment to be entered into the giveaway. But that is all that I wanted to go over in this video. I hope you guys all have an amazing day. I'm out.